Hello everybody, I'm Mike from the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike. I am back with another edition of Front Row where I react, respond, analyse and comment on live performances. Now I'm back in the wonderful world of Elvis Presley. I'll be looking at a 1977 performance of How Great Thou Art. I don't really know this song, have not seen this performance. It's been recommended. I understand it's definitely one of his later performances, just before he passed. So I've got absolutely no idea what to expect here, but I'm going to hit play in a moment after I have reminded you to please check out the other content on this channel, including the Rewatch Project with Hannah and Mike podcast, where my wife Hannah and I go back and rewatch some of our favourite TV shows, as well as other additional commentary on other film, TV, music, pop culture goodness. So please go check all of that out. And finally, a quick reminder that I do talk over these videos. I do pause them. That's how I do. That's the way I react. I would suggest that if you have not seen this performance, then you do not follow my terrible example and you go and you watch it in its entirety before coming and seeing me spill my thoughts over this. So without further ado, we're going to get into Elvis Presley. I think the latest performance, I don't think I've done anything past around 73, maybe. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the case. So yeah, let's get into this. I don't really know what to expect. I'm guessing it's a spiritual, a gospel song by the title, but yeah, let's take a look.
Thank you very much. Oh Lord, my God.
Earliest stop I think I've ever done on these. I will go back. I've talked before about Elvis's symbiotic relationship with his band and his audience, and how they feed each other and how they work together to create this experience, to sort of conjure up or manifest this happening. And a great example of that here is he's singing almost a cappella, along with that sort of cascading piano. And he's hanging onto the note, and you can hear and sense the pianist waiting for him, and then Elvis goes in and he follows. So it's that control again. It's just listen to this here.
Thank you very much.
Concentration.
Oh Lord, my God.
There we go.
When I know someone.
Obviously, this is very late in Elvis's career. This is the era that I think sometimes people stereotype. But even here, there's a subtlety to what he's doing. The sort of minor chord that he pulls on the vocal, and the little inflection that it gives. If you just listen to the first line of the vocals, it's really subtle, but it's beautiful.
When I know someone, consider all the big worlds I have.
Amazing baritone.
I see stars, and I hear the rolling thunder.
Wow, great drums.
I pass throughout the universe display.
See, what we're seeing here is it's a soundscape. He mentions the rolling thunder and you hear the drums kind of paint that picture as well. It's, again, very visual, cinematic storytelling. All those years of being a film performer and being in the film business really are part of his toolkit at this point. This slow, atmospheric, although obviously it's very spiritual, it's almost slightly apocalyptic. You do feel that something's coming, that there's a train coming down the track. This is just before Elvis died, and this retroactively almost feels like him kind of moving to the light a little bit. I might just be projecting that on it, but it does feel like this is somebody who knows that there's somewhere for them to go, I guess.
Sing it for us.
When Christ
Oh. It's concentration. I mean, it's one part concentration and another part almost religious reverie. Yeah, wow. Feel really bad talking over this.
Then I shall bow in humble adoration, and there proclaim, oh my God,
Whoa.
how great thou art.
I'm going to go back. That's amazing because you can also hear, and I've talked before about how Elvis, as a shaman or as a preacher or as a ringleader, the central figure, you can hear again, I think it might be the backing singers, almost in a spiritual reverie whilst he's doing that. And that incredible note that he hits as well, the power. People have said that Elvis, obviously he had health issues. He passed away soon after this. And I don't know what his other performances were like around this time. But one thing that I've frequently seen from musicians who are spiritual, whether that be anybody from Elvis to Little Richard to Prince, is that they do seem to be able to access something when they're performing music of a spiritual nature. And of course, you see this in churches, in gospel churches, that is other level, and I'm not a religious person. I respect everybody who is and the choices that people make in that area of their life. But, there's definitely something happening there, whether it is a divine intervention or whether it is just that the people in question believe this so much that it fuels their performance, or they're able to access a level of their humanity and their talent or focus or whatever it might be, but they can't when they're singing something that's maybe more superfluous to them. So what you're seeing here is that Elvis is accessing that. He's accessing this special hidden level of performance ability or energy or power or clarity or whatever you want to call it. And it's resulting in a really amazing performance. I'm going to go back a little bit here. I want to see that. I want to see him kick the door down.
In humble adoration, and there proclaim, oh my God, how great
You can hear them in the background.
thou art. It sings my soul.
Oh, yeah. There. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was amazing. And the other thing that's great when it kicks in, as well as the power and the conviction and, the soul, is the contrast, because you've got the piano and it almost sounds like a honky-tonk. It almost sounds like barroom music, You've got the church and the barroom. You've got the spiritual and the profane. All of this tension that you see in Elvis, in his public persona, the bad boy rock and roller and the religious country boy who loved his mother. And it's all here. And it's informed retroactively by what we know would happen later that year, and it's given additional meaning and weight by that. But also, just what an incredible performance. I mean, I don't know enough of the biographical details to know what was going on in his life at the time. I mean, we know it wasn't all good. And I don't know that much about his other performances around this time and whether this was just a one-off or not. But certainly here, he seems present. There is something going on behind the eyes. And I don't know how much of that is because of the spiritual connection that he has. I know how important gospel music and, of course, all of the surrounding spirituality and theology is as well. But that manifests itself here in an incredibly powerful performance right there near the end of his life. So he had it right until the end. And this has just contributed to his incredible legacy. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to more Elvis recommendations. Keep them coming in and keep the comments coming as well on the YouTube channel. It's great to be able to interact with people. I really enjoy it. Had a busy week in the last week, which is why I haven't been on there too much, but I'll be returning very soon to interact on the comments here and to take those recommendations. Alternatively, you can email me at rewatchprojectpodcast@gmail.com. And also, please do check out all the other film, TV, music, and general pop culture goodnesses on this channel. But for now, see you later. Thank you.